The fluorescent lights of the Sterling Tech Solutions hummed overhead as Alex adjusted his chair for the 10th time that morning. 6 months ago, he'd been promoted to senior developer at this mid-sized software company, and he'd enjoyed the increased responsibility and pay. Enter Mr. Thompson, the new manager who replaced his previous supervisor when she was promoted to regional director. Thompson, a man whose face seemed permanently frozen in a disapproving frown, had instituted a new management philosophy. If it isn't documented, it didn't happen. Within weeks, Alex's once productive workday had transformed into a cycle of filling out forms, updating spreadsheets, and sending status reports to Thompson's increasingly demanding specifications. The request started small. "I need weekly status reports on all projects," Thompson had announced to the first team meeting. Nothing less than 2 pages, with bullet points for completed tasks, upcoming milestones, and potential roadblocks. Alex had complied, spending an extra hour each Friday compiling his work. Then came the daily check-ins. "Send me an email by 9 a.m. confirming your top 3 priorities for the day." The following week, Thompson requested documentation of all code commits, with detailed explanations for each change. By the 3rd month, Thompson was demanding documentation of documentation, requiring employees to submit reports about their report writing progress. Alex watched as his team's productivity plummeted, while Thompson seemed oblivious, patrolling the office with his clipboard. One Tuesday morning, Thompson called Alex into his office. "Alex, I've noticed your reports aren't sufficiently detailed," he began, tapping a stack of papers on his desk. "From now on, I need all project documentation to include background context, methodology, potential risks, resource allocation, timeline projections, anticipated outcomes, and contingency plans. And make sure you follow my new formatting guide exactly. Margins of 125 inches, 12-point Times New Roman font, section headers in bold with underlining, and all tables must have alternating row colors." Alex nodded, his expression neutral. "Of course, Mr. Thompson. I'll ensure my reports meet these new specifications." That Friday, Alex submitted his first fully compliant. He CEO, a woman to Alex's company through a focus on innovation, Porty's contribution over the past 3 months. The CEO, a woman named Miss Richardson, who had built the contribution on Establisher, who had built the company through a focus on innovation and efficient. "I want weekly progress updates that are no longer than 1 page. Force the progress on Project Renix. I haven't seen any updates in walks." Obson sputtered, "XDnix." Obson sputtered, "Well, you see with progress update, Xteen establishing crockumentation protocols to ins crockumentation protocols. To ins crowded's cross updates that are no longer than 1 page, for Steen crockets. I'm managing the string with a string managing. Asteen never Steen crockress. I'll exchange the subtle gross of